Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Dan Curtis on a morning where bank earnings continue in the regionals. We heard from PNC Bank this morning. Dan, how'd it look?
Morning, Nathan. Yeah, the PNC came out with fourth quarter earnings, the $6.1 billion in revenue, the $4.88 per share earnings, both beat estimates. That's driving the stock higher just under 2% in the pre-market. The revenue was driven by strong deal making and financing for so-called middle market customers, and that's just a fancy name for mid-sized businesses. CEO commented last month that middle market activity is expanding, and that's after months and months of those companies getting sidelined because of tariffs, expenses just slightly higher than estimates. That's an area that's been under scrutiny this week amid all the bank earnings we've been talking about every morning, but traders giving that stock a pass, giving a nice lift in the pre-market.
We also got earnings from JB Hunt, a different story there.
Yeah, so that's a trucking company. If you're listening to this on your morning commute, you may see one of those trucks around you. Those shares are down 5%, ticker JBHT. The company reported fiscal third quarter sales yesterday of $3.1 billion. That was just short of estimates. The company handled fewer long-haul coast-to-coast shipments, so there's weakness in the longer distance shipping. There was some demand in the shorter routes. Company has been cutting costs that helped offset some of those costs and deliver an earnings beat. The industry generally struggling with soft shipping demand and oversupply of trucking. JB Hunt is a bellwether for the industry. A few more competitors to come out. Competitor Schneider Electric down just a little bit in pre-market off of this. JB Hunt down this morning, but it should be noted it's up 50% since it last reported earnings.
You got Novo Nordisk on your list as well. Some positive headlines for the Wegovy maker.
That's right. Down for a few days. The ADR is down for 3 straight days, and they are getting a nice pop in the pre-market, up 5% under ticker NVO. The UK regulator has approved a higher dose of Wegovy for patients with obesity. Novo has also gotten some positive analyst commentary. Berenberg sees higher than expected sales offsetting U.S. price cuts. Bank of America is optimistic that the new Wegovy pill launch and the stronger injectable version, quote, may shift sentiment, end quote. Novo does have the competitor Eli Lilly, and this strong news for Novo is sending Eli Lilly shares down about 1% in the pre-market.
Now, we've seen a lift to the AI trade in recent days, but it looks like analysts are giving at least one tech company a second look.
Yeah, so that's Hewlett-Packard. HP, that's the computer maker. It was cut to sell at CFRA, sees anemic growth for the business. CFRA also is noting margin compression from higher memory prices and says that could really hurt what the companies are taking home beyond what the current guidance is. And that also brings me to 2 other movers in the market, SanDisk, Micron, both of those up 5%. I feel like I'm talking about this every morning. Every morning they're up more and more. It's just a narrative that will not stop. So those are making the memory chips. They are getting, the benefit of the higher prices that they are passing along to companies like HP. 5% in pre-market. SanDisk 72% year to date. This is the best stock in the S&P 500 so far this year.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.